even though there is no chat yet. The chat that is not, but the chat that soon will be. Alright, just went live. So I can't be expecting a whole bunch of people to be up in here. But the lives do repost automatically. And there is a possibility, there is a non-zero chance that somebody will indeed come across this particular stream after it is no longer live, decide to watch it from the beginning, and I don't want a whole bunch of dead space. Who the hell wants to sit there in silence? So I gave you old what up, chat, a little bit early. What up, legend? Legend, the last chat, bro, the last stream I had to focus on the road. I really couldn't be reading the chat. By chance, were you in there, sir? Okay. My bad, I missed you, sir. There was a couple of times where I was able to glance down ever so briefly. But Wounded Man, what's good with you, Wounded Man? 1111. Appreciate you joining us. Yo, legend, don't try to call pause after the fact, bro. Don't try to call pause after the fact. Last 2 minutes is crazy. Yo, that is absolutely wild, crazy work right there. My man said last 2 minutes. Yikes. I don't want to know about that, legend. That's none of my damn beeswax. Mars Queen Marlene. Am I wrong? Is that not crazy what legend just said? My man said last 2 minutes. That is wild. First of all, I wouldn't even be bragging about that. Mars Queen Marlene, I got some great news. So, on the other channel, the I Douglas Antonio, I got a video that I'm, as they say in the South, finna post. What up, Slice Roblox? Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you for joining us. Just in time for a story. I was just telling everybody about how on my other channel, which is called I Douglas Antonio, it's a motorcycle channel, moto vlogging and such. Got a video I'm gonna post pretty soon. I got pulled over by the police in Coral Springs, Florida. I always show my coworker the video. Haven't edited nothing yet. And she's like, oh, wow. That's Coral Springs. Like, they have a YouTube channel. They post every Thursday the people that they pull over. I was like, word. So I was waiting all week. Today came Thursday, found it. So now I got double. I got the footage from my perspective and I got the footage from their perspective. And their show was like styled like cops. By the way, peoples, I'm gonna beg you for some likes. Anybody that actually enjoys this stream, please double tap the screen so YouTube will recommend it to people that have a similar taste as you. So now, imagine you watching Cops. And then the dude that they're fucking with, all of a sudden, like, you see his footage too. It's like you seeing it from the cop's perspective and the other person's perspective. So that shit was absolutely crazy. Mars Queen Marlene said finna. You know how they talk down here. I ain't finna explain nothing. You already know. The legend is legendary said hi. When people say hi, IRL, when somebody says hi, I go either hell yeah or not really, not right now. IYKYK. So how's everybody's day going out here? I need to go to sleep. It's 1 a.m. here in Sweden. Well, shout out to Sweden. Really appreciate you joining us. Did you happen to just find this channel, Slice Roblox? Or are you from the other channel? Are you from the motorcycle channel? Pond Angler. What's the biggest fish you ever caught, Pond Angler? Of course you can have a shout out. Shout out Pond Angler. Oh, that's what's up, Slice Roblox. So when you have time, if you want to check out some of the episodes, this is a podcast channel. But I actually have two channels. The other one is way more popular. It's a little older, that's why. It's a motorcycle channel. And I had that just about 2 years, and I started this a few months ago. And now we're trying to build up the podcast, man. But thank you so much for joining us, man. Appreciate you. Hopefully we'll see you again. Melissa Grillo. Melissa Grillo Blaine. I went to school with a Vinny Grillo. I wonder if you are of any relation. Dina Davis. What up, Dina Davis? How you doing today, young lady? My personal best is a 7-pound bass and a 100-pound marlin. Holy shit, dude. Yo, what's it like? I'm not much of a fisherman. I've done it before. I enjoy it, but I don't really, not, like I said, I'm not much of a fisherman. That's the best way I could have put it. I'm over here trying to reword something I said right the first time. But I couldn't, and I have no problem lifting things that are 100 pounds. But for some reason, I feel like it's tough to pick up a 100-pound fish out of the water like that, though. Dina Davis, I'm doing just great. Thank you very much. Sure hope you have a great day. So do you, Slice Roblox. I hope you get some good night's sleep. Nothing like a good night's sleep. The legend said I have an uncle in Malmo. Hey, yo, pause. That's crazy. Who the fuck is Malmo? Do I even want to know? Dina Davis, were you in the last stream? Not the last stream on this channel, the one, from like 40 minutes ago. I'm having a pan called Pink Panties. I had to have that. That was funny. I came on, I came on, right? Well, all right, that on kind of unpauses it, so never mind. I came on right as you were leaving. Did you happen to hear the story about what happened on Saturday, Miss Dina Davis? Pond angler, my uncle's personal best is a 9-foot 6-inch bull shark. Holy, how much did that thing weigh, bro? Pause. Riri, I see you doing your thing out there, Riri. Dina Davis, any other ladies you probably really enjoy Riri's channel, her content? Any of the guys out there, even if you're not into that kind of shit, man, you should definitely support. So check out Riri's channel, man. She's growing right now. It was like 450 pounds. Wow, dude. So how do you do that? I know it's not just one dude with a fishing pole pulling that shit out of the water. Like, how do you pull a 450-pound fucking fish out of the water? Well, Dina, your channel too. Everybody, yeah, word. Everybody subscribe to Dina's channel too. But I was talking about Riri. I was telling you to subscribe to Riri's channel. But yeah, Riri, definitely subscribe to Dina Davis' channel too. So Dina, I was riding through a neighborhood that I shouldn't have been riding through, because they take their traffic violations very seriously in this particular neighborhood, and you know I don't. What's it called? So anyway, police has noticed that I have no license plate. And it was undercover police. But I was trying to get my distance from them. And I thought I did. My buddy was just being sneaky. So he parked his car, got out, walked up on me. And then as he was walking up on me, another cop came up on my left in his car, flipped the lights on to distract me. Soon as my head turned to the left, the cop that was out of his car grabbed my arm, so I couldn't go nowhere. And yeah, so now I was showing my coworker the video. And what's it called? So no, I didn't let him pull me over. He got me. He got me fair and square. There's plenty of cops that I let pull me over. This guy, I didn't have a choice. Buddy straight up grabbed my arm before I could choose. But what's it called? But it's great because, you know, it's good for me to have footage like that. So I got my video, and then my coworker I was showing the video to told me that particular cop, they post everybody they pull over, they post it to YouTube. Every Thursday they post. So I was able to find their version. And now, so I have me getting pulled over from their side and from my side. Pond angler. On this channel, I got to get a little bit better and try to stream more often. Whatever, you know, forget about God. I'm going to from this day forward. So I stream every day on this channel in the afternoon. So I have another channel. It's a moto vlog channel. We ride a Yamaha R1. It's a POV view. And I have a microphone in my helmet, this microphone actually. And it's a good old time. In the morning, it's on my way to work. So by the time I get there, I gotta go inside. Afternoon, once I get home, I cut the stream, and then I let everybody that's there know, if you want to continue on, meet me at Unc Tell It. So I stream every day on the motorcycle, and then once I'm done with the ride, I stream from back here. Smoke one with you guys. Dina Davis, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Random Israeli guy says hi. I will say hi in return, sir. How you doing today, random Israeli guy? What you up to, bruh? Slice Roblox. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. That's an actual song, but I don't even know who sings it, or if it's like something I heard on the radio or a theme song for a TV show. But either way, welcome back, Slice Roblox. Appreciate you for joining us up in the chat. In the chat, in the chat, in the chat. Joining us in the chat. So this channel, this is why I do the stream from back. It used to be I only had the one channel. And when I got off the motorcycle, I didn't want to stop the stream. So Slice Roblox said, I just wanted to say hi again. Well, thank you, Slice Roblox. That really kind of means a lot to me. People don't understand that this is amazing that you guys actually want to sit here and hang out with me like this or whatever. So, the fact that it's 1 a.m. where you are, it's time for you to go to sleep. But then you come back to say just to say hi. Like that's heartwarming. So thank you. The bobbing and weaving through. I missed my speed fix today, she says. The bobbing and weaving. Yeah, I was gonna say speed fix. I don't even go fast. Pond angler. I made a potato cannon for fun. It shoots like 300 yards at 70 psi. Go to 240 psi. Dude, that's sick. What do they make? How do they make potato cannons these days? I remember when I was a kid, I never made one. I was never really like handy like that. But I had a friend that was good with making shit like that. And he would let me shoot his potato cannon. Pause. So it was PVC. And the back of it, you would unscrew it. And you would spray, like the potato would be loaded in there. And then you would spray, like, if I remember correctly, like hairspray or something. Screw that shit back on. And then I think you clicked the button and it lit the hairspray on fire. Yo, it was so long ago. I just saw. Well, thank you, Slice Roblox. Appreciate you. We can sure use all the sub. Slice, he is a cool guy for sure. Thank you, Dina. And thank you, Slice. PVC, we made one as a kid. Yeah, remember those? Pond angle, you inflate it with compressed air. You have a ball valve. Oh, that sounds nasty, bro. Oh, that sounds nasty. John Heath, can you tell the truth about it? About what? You came to the right place, because one of my biggest problems is that I don't see anything possibly could be rude if it's true. So I say things that hurt people's feelings sometimes when I'm absolutely not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, and I like can't even understand why their feelings were hurt because what I said was true. Like, how could that make you mad? Slice Roblox. I really like this stream. Well, thank you, Slice Roblox. I really like that you're enjoying yourself. You should look up the picture. What would I search for? I want to see that picture, actually. John Heath. If it is true, can you tell about it? Surely, John Heath. But what is it that you would like me to tell about? Oh. Sorry about that. Lost in translation, pond angler. I was thinking back to that bull shark that your uncle caught. Yeah. No, I know what a potato cannon is. Like I said, my buddy had one. He made it, and we used to shoot that shit when we were kids. Pause. But I was just wondering what they were using for a propellant these days. Why can I tell about it? Do you know? Well, you don't have to tell me anything about anything. Just give me the subject, sir, and I'll tell you all I know about it. You get to pick the topic, and then I do the talking. There are two types, pneumatic and combustion. All right. See, I wonder if it was always that way. I feel like it probably was always that way. I've combustion, but I could imagine the pneumatic was probably around back then. Dean, it's hard to keep up sometimes, right? Slice. What kind of noises you hear? That's what you're saying. Oh, I forgot. Well, anyways, Mr. John Heath, Welcome to the chat. All the same. We appreciate you, sir. This is, in fact, the podcast channel, and we normally have some type of serious topic, controversial topic, advice driven topic, something of substance to talk about. But today, we just chilling, shooting the shit, as they say. I'm gonna start calling pause on shooting the shit. Shooting the shit is wild. Guppy Gilly Soup. I told you already, right? About that oh yeah. The French Montana and Bobby Shmurda song that now I hear it as I'm a Shmurda dance in this Gilly Soup. I'm a Shmurda dance in this Gilly Soup. Dina said it's hard to understand when John. Oh, I know exactly what you was in about. Is that what you said? Or what in about? Dina, don't you worry. Footsteps. What about footsteps, Slates? Oh, that's what you're hearing? That sucks. This is probably the point when I would be holding a firearm, activating the flashlight, and waiting to see if somebody decides to come through the door. John Heat, that's not annoying. It's just a good one to do. You love anything you want. It's also fun, but I don't know. Yeah, I feel you, John Heath. Pond Angler, what state do you live in? I live in the great state of Florida. I am originally from the Communist Republic of New York, but I now live in the great state of Florida, and I am loving every minute of it. Only thing that I would like to do is live somewhere more rural than this without having to give away the weather. Now, for a while, I was married to a woman that lives in Colombia. And in Colombia, it's basically right on the equator. But the city that she lives in is in the mountains. So it's not too hot. It's called the City of Eternal Spring is what people named the city of Medellin, Colombia. And it has an average temperature of 75 degrees all year round. I fucking love that shit. I want to live somewhere like that. Roadblocks, you gotta call pause. Wait, I'm coming soon is wild. You lucky you spelled that shit wrong, otherwise it'd have been on a t-shirt. Guppy Gilly Suit. I have 4 different Gilly Suits. I responded to you. Oh. Yeah, and I didn't catch that response. So, what was the answer? Like, what do you use your Gilly Suits for? Go to Antigua, Bermuda, or Samoa. But do they get? I want to try to be someone that doesn't get hit with too many storms. Oh, not Bermuda. You said Barbuda. I know they get hurricanes. I'm back. It was my sister. Oh, your sister was trolling. That's funny. Yeah, this thing is hitting forever and ever and ever. That's crazy. See, this, as per YouTube community guidelines, This is trans tobacco. It was not assigned tobacco at harvest, but it identifies as tobacco, so therefore it's real tobacco and cannot be questioned. But the trans nicotine that's inside of this, uh, the more of it that's in there, the more vapor you're gonna get. So I decided to get the highest quality that I could find this time instead of getting the stuff that I normally get. And this used to be an awful lot. And so it don't want to stop. Pause. Guppy Gilly Suit. I have been an explosive expert since 1984. Oh shit, that's cool, bro. That's pretty much all I want to say about my fight. Yeah. Say no more. Like I said, my partner that I do the my co-host, Cam, he was asking me. And I was like, I never thought to ask him. Because I mind my business. I feel like anything that somebody wants me to know, they'll tell me. So it's like, if you're not volunteering, I'm not asking. But now when Cam asks me, I'm like, I don't know. I don't have an answer to that. Let me ask him. Can you give a shout out to my sister, please? Surely I can. Shout out to the sister of Slice Roblox. Shout out to Sweden. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here on the chat. Shout out to you both because it is late, very, very late, and you are spending your time with us instead of going to sleep. And that means a lot, even though I don't condone it. It does touch my heart. So shout out to Slice Roblox. Shout out to her sister. If I knew her name, I would shout her out by name, but nobody done told me. Dang, she's happy now. You're welcome. Dita said go, sis. What's my favorite gun? The 6 Hour MPX. But I have an awful lot that I like. What about you, sir? If I have to narrow it down to a pistol, I want to say, this is kind of random. I'm going to do you a favor. Pond Angler, I didn't delete that because I'm mad at you or nothing, but that's something you can get in an awful lot of trouble for, and I wouldn't want anybody to tell on you, so I'm like, little yoink. That was for your own protection. But as far as my favorite pistol, out of all the ones that I've ever owned, will have to be the 6 Hour P229 Dark Elite with the short reset trigger. Factory SIG short reset trigger. That was nice, man. And then guns that I have not owned, I want to say my favorite. And this is because of the way that it fit in my hand. All right. But it was the Heckler & Koch USP9 Compact. The way that gun fits in my hand, it was almost like it was made for me. I had a Heckler & Koch P30. That was all right. But the USP9 Compact, it was made for my hand. You get that new Apple. I got mine. It's great. Apple. What you talking about, Willis? Guppy ghillie suit. Took it to the track, raised my ass off to forget the past. Although I did have some trouble on the streets. I just love my bikes, sir. Yo, I can't argue that, Mr. Guppy ghillie suit, man. I feel you 100%. Right now, I'm like, I want to go so much faster, but I know I shouldn't, so I don't. Darko said he low key got a crush on this one girl. Where do you know her from, Darko? Maybe I can help you out, sir. Oh shit, Smith, it wasn't 5903, dude. Oh man, let me tell you something. That was when I moved down here. I moved down here with a chick from New York. We moved here together, and that was the first gun that I bought her. Wow. Haven't seen one of those in years. My everyday cab, I have 7 HK was also issued to the Coast Guard. Yeah, I unfortunately am a SIG fanboy, and I still carry SIGs, even though they are not the same company anymore, and they have really declined hardcore in quality. I even own a P320. I don't carry it though. P320, I have the P320X full, and I have that with the SIG Romeo 1 red dot sight, and the SIG flashlight. I can't remember the model of it. So, and that just stays, in my nightstand and pointed away from my in my bed. Oh shit. What's it called? But yeah, the SIG that I have the audacity to appendix carry is the 365. I have the regular 365, and I have the 365 X Macro that holds the 17 round. Pond angler, what hobbies do you like? I've been slacking on hobbies, but I really like, not, I wouldn't call these necessarily hobbies, but I like outdoor shit. I like snowboarding, I like skimboarding, nature trails. I enjoy fishing, even though, like I said, I don't know anything about it. I don't know how to set up a hook and nothing like that. I like all that kind of outdoor stuff. Slice Roadblock said, I like basketball. That's what's up, Slice Roadblocks. Do you play, I'm assuming you're young. Do you play for your school? Yeah, so, by the way, I was all talking about it on the last podcast. I mean, the last live on my other channel. I really can't wait to post that video, man, of the cop running up on me. I kind of want to settle the ticket first. I feel like it would make more sense to settle the ticket before I start posting any kind of evidence. But the fact that I have both perspectives, the fact that I have my perspective and the cop's perspective, man, that shit is crazy. Like I've never seen anything like that before. This thing I'm not complaining at all. But it just doesn't want to stop. See, when you burn it, doesn't matter how strong it is. It's gonna burn however fast it burns, and then that's it. It's done, and it's a complete waste. But when you vape it, that vapor will just keep coming out. Pause until it's till there's nothing left. I hope sleep. Bye. Hope you have a great day. You too, Slice Roadblocks. I hope you get that sleep you're looking for. Sleep's important. I'm trying to fly my RC planes before I shot. You got, oh, that sucks, man. Slips is all jacked up. I can fly planes or fly bikes anymore. That's well. Damn, man. Dude, that blows, man. And that depth perception is no joke, man. There was a couple of times that I was riding. I'm the worst. Like, I refuse to pull over. Like, if I'm having an issue, I keep on going. At one time, something hit me in the eye while I was riding, and I had to close my eyes or whatever. Well, I had to close one eye, and what's it called? It's weird though because it doesn't go away right away, but after a couple of seconds, like I'm holding one eye closed, like it's gone. It's scary, like going between lanes with no depth perception. Pond Angler, what's the worst you've been hurt? November 6, 2017. Got into a real bad accident and broke my back, L2. And I tore my ACL. My knee dented the gas tank on my bike. So that sucked an awful lot. What up, B Bob? Are you sick, Unc? Why do I look sick? I don't feel sick. My problem is out. I'm sorry, but mad respect to you, bro. It keeps me dreaming. As soon as they may be able to do an eye transplant. Yeah, man, dude, but bro, man, that might be sooner than you think. See, technology is at a point where it's advancing so fast, and it's advancing itself more and more. You know. It might just be there, bro. Pond Angler. My dad in the army got blown up by a mine, broke his back within 1 month. Oh man, that sucks, bro. Slice Roblox. Good night, Slice Roblox. B-Bob said, vape. Nothing gets past you, B-Bob. Nothing gets past you. Oh, and B-Bob, I just ordered a new one. This one right here, I've had, probably close to 10 years. They got way better technology now. I mean, this one is top of the line. So even by today's standards, it's still like the benchmark vape. But they got some heavier hitters. And I ordered a real nice one today, man. It's a lot smaller, a lot more portable, and thicker cloud supposedly. And it comes with a 100-day satisfaction guarantee. So I get to try it and see if I like it. So there's a Pond Angler. He was 17. Shit. How old is he now? That sucks. It's your whole life ahead of you when you're 17. Bebop, duo which one? All right, Bebop, there's a website that sells vapes and, like other, like, popular brand vapes and does reviews on all that. Planet of the Vapes. And they have a couple of their own. So the one that I got is called the Lobo. I want Tiny Mite. Um, that's not one of theirs. But that shit was just like sold out everywhere. And the places that had it, they were like real expensive. And I heard this Lobo is supposed to have just as good clouds as the Tiny Mite. The only thing that I still might end up getting a Tiny Mite anyway, eventually, is because the Tiny Mite has a much better cooling unit, which is crucial. And the Tiny Mite has heat on demand. It takes 5 seconds to heat up, and it immediately cools down, stops cooking the herb or whatever. So you can just take a puff off it here and there like it was an oil vape. 54. So let me ask you, Pine Angler. Like, what's like? Is there any? Like, what does he still carry with him from back then? Like, what lasting? Does he have lasting injuries still? Big Bob said, Planet of the Vapes. I like that. Guppy Gilly. So FYI, the 600 double R has a dead battery. The 1000 double R has a charger on it. I put fresh 93 in it. I'm gonna crank that baby up in the morning. Guppy Gilly. So it's a learning curve, but you should look into reverse GP shifter. Nah, I know about the GP shifter. I know all about that. The main benefit to it is being able to upshift out of a curve. When leaning the bike way harder than you should be leaning that shit in the street to begin with. And I don't really go to the track like that. And even if I did go to the track, I ride every day. So I really wouldn't want the GP shift in the street. And I wouldn't want to get used to two things. And plus, think about it like this too, bro. I've been riding since 1994, dude. Like, do you know how ingrained in me 1 down, 5 up is? I'm gonna fuck up. If I do the GP shift, there's gonna be a time where I'm like, doing some maneuvering, and I'm gonna fuck up and shift the wrong way. Appreciate you, B-Bob. B-Bob likes my shirt. He has back pain. He's had like 9 surgeries. Oh, his legs have metal plates. See, nah. God bless him. And God blessed me because I didn't need any surgeries. I don't have any metal plates. Like, all mine healed on its own, man. Thank God. I still don't have full feeling back in my right knee. But it is what it is. B-Bob said I was born in 1984. Yeah, that was when I started working, and that's when I learned how to ride a motorcycle. It was a dirt bike, a 250 No, was it a 250 or was it a 125? I think it was a 125 Kawasaki. My friend's dad owned a bunch of property in upstate New York. And they invited me up there one weekend, so told me how to ride the dirt bike, and that's it. I never looked back. Bebop, the vape is pretty much done. You should have seen how that shit was hitting in the beginning. I went ahead and got some real high quality trans tobacco. And this thing's been hitting like a champ. Guppy Gilly. See, I used to drag thee all the time, but I had a hair catch your toe. Exactly, that's what I mean. That's what that shit is for. And think about it like this. I shouldn't be dragging no knees on the damn street. But if I have that GP shifter, I will be. Bebop, that's a good question. I don't have the answer. I would imagine you could probably mix the two. Well, I'm not sure. You're tired, man. You like wax? I probably now would enjoy it a lot more than I would have before because I used to just like to smoke. Now that I'm vaping, I feel like the wax, it's like a fuller hit. Like it's a more satisfying hit. Like, it feels heavier. So, now that I don't have the urge to combust anymore, pause, I want to give the wax a shot. Bebop, I can't go to sleep now. I'll wake up at fucking 1 o'clock in the morning, won't be able to go back to sleep. You're well. But I am gonna go get me something to eat. That I will do. So I'm gonna have to check you guys in the mañanas. If you don't know, now you know. I Douglas Antonio. AYEDOOGLAS Antonio is the motorcycle channel. And we're gonna be going for a ride in the morning. Later, peoples. Later, Bebop.